Hello everyone, my name is Sunny, aka Revelzen, and today I'll be reviewing Red Velvet's new album, the Reve Festival 2022 Birthday. I very rarely listen to entire albums immediately after release. I like to take my time, but I was so excited when I first saw the teasers drop, and I'm very excited to share my thoughts with you. So without further ado, let's start with the title track. Birthday gives all the vibes of a true Red Velvet song. It captures the feeling I felt when I first started listening to them. A weird, quirky, and sometimes unsettling sound. I've always been a fan of their subtle horror concept, though Birthday gives it a bright and colourful spin. The song itself has a fresh structure with a satisfying build up to the chorus. I love the carnival sound throughout. It makes me feel like I'm having a spooky birthday party or a nightmare. I like the fun that this song captures. It's like a foil and a perfect partner to Feel My Rhythm. Where Feel My Rhythm employs an elegance and a gentility, Birthday boldly parades into the room with its loud and bubbly nature. It's less vocal focused, which is a refreshing match to its confidence. By the second chorus, I got the feel that this is a quote-unquote noisier Red Velvet track, which I am all for, being the #1 fan of noise music. The song starts with a very familiar carnival-esque sample. If you know where it's from, please let me know. I'm loving 2022's trend of experimenting with different and older samples, with Feel My Rhythm, Blackpink's Shutdown, and Idol's Nude doing excellent renditions, just to name a few. There is another interesting electronic sample in the chorus that I can't get out of my head. If you know where it's from, please let me know. It's also present from the first verse of NCT 127's Favorite, if that helps. I haven't yet looked into the lyrics in detail, but please let me know if you'd be interested in an in-depth lyric analysis. Overall, I give the song an 8 out of 10. In regards to the MV, in true Red Velvet fashion, there is a lot to behold. I thoroughly enjoyed the animated elements, as well as the vivid colour scheme throughout. I'm in love with the creative set design, and there are many subtle nods to horror, like the ominous characters, including an Edward Scissorhands type character in the hedge scenes and at the dining table. The MV is so different, but still takes me back to the peekaboo era. The contrast of cute and creepy is what Red Velvet is all about, and I love this concept. Seeing Red Velvet dancing in a life-size destroyed gingerbread house is both amazing and to be expected at this point. The camera work and editing is also immaculate in delivering the story, which is both engaging and comical. Like, Red Velvet is summoning an inflatable bear to destroy the characters that didn't let them into a party. I'm definitely inviting them to mine. All in all, I give the music video a 9 out of 10. On to the next song on the album, entitled Bye Bye. It switches things up to a more ethereal and dark nature. A vocal forward centerpiece akin to Beg For Me, this is a classic Red Velvet vocal song with bits and pieces of rap or talk rap that mesh with the song perfectly. It might just contain some of the best Red Velvet rap verses to date. On first listen, the chorus was reminiscent of Für Elise by Beethoven, a very soft and smooth, beautiful melody that makes you want to come back to it. The song culminates in an explosive chorus in typical Red Velvet fashion with strongly and perfectly timed ad-libs. I give the song a strong 9 out of 10. The next song in the album, On a Ride, is without a doubt my favourite on the album and potentially my favourite Red Velvet B-side this year. I recognised it from one of the mood samplers as soon as it started. The instrumental is absolutely incredible. If they release it, I will just ascend. It's one of my favourite from Red Velvet so far. The use of string instruments and experimental percussion gives it a unique feel compared to other songs in this album. It still encapsulates that light horror concept, yet makes the listener smile. It gives me subtle feels of FX's Shadow, one of my all-time favourite songs. The vocals and rap are a gorgeous match to the instrumental. There really is nothing missing from this piece. It just feels like going on an adventure, or more appropriately, being on a ride. I give this song a 9.5 out of 10, maybe even a 10. Just gorgeous. The deep bass of Zoom gives us a vocal focus and a dark, spooky feel. The use of contrasting bass and drums with the ongoing guitar riff continues a sense of unease that was started by Birthday. The eerie sound is mirrored by lyrics such as "Watch Out," a warning I would rather heed. This song highlights all the members, and I'm glad to be able to hear the strong vocals come through in this Velvet-themed track. Not to mention a high note and the bridge being allocated to Joy, just beautiful, and she just fits the song perfectly. I'm also subtly reminded of Seulgi's solo 28 Reasons, and I'm a big fan of this dark red velvet feel. I would love to see choreography for this. 9 out of 10. It's your birthday. Finally, we come to Celebrate. It's a slower, almost ballad-like track with very pleasant vocals and again mentioning a birthday and celebrating with champagne. It's not always easy for me to warm up to slower tempo songs, but this is by far and away an exception. The sweet vocals and varying instrumentals kept me engaged, and surprisingly, I loved it from the first listen. So much so that when it ended, I felt like it was over too soon. I will be coming back to it. 8.5 out of 10. Overall, this album does an amazing job of capturing Red Velvet's velvet concept, a veiled, dark, and spooky concept that has weird and wacky elements. The album is well balanced, with a wide array of impressive tracks. I can't promise I won't have this on repeat for the next 2 weeks at least. It is a verified no-skip album, and I can't wait to see what they do next. The whole album, I just want to say 10 out of 10. And finally, I'd just like to end this video by saying thank you. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. I appreciate you. Please let me know what you'd like to see next. Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about this video and if this is the vibe that you like. Thank you once again and have a wonderful day.